For now, we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Buffalo Bills. Mike Tirico, Greg Olds are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And off we go in Western New York. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
On the ground, here is the rookie from Texas A&M. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. From the 35, here's 2nd and 8. RPO here, quick shot to Ayuk. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3 plays in, and a test. It's 3rd and 2. Now Jackson, this a designed run, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Got him in. It's Kelsey. Complete. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game. They convert on 4th down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
At the 38-yard line.
Throwing Jackson. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
A 7-yard loss.
This defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them. Early in this game, that's already 2 sacks allowed.
3rd and long for Jackson. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Carrington Valentine. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. Quick throw here is complete. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and a yard, it's McCarthy. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
And the Bengals.
A gain of 11. And it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Cincinnati.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly. But can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Try it again here from the 7-yard line, 2nd down and goal. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball, and right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
It is brought in the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Bengals. That is first touchdown of the new year. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, it's Mitchell. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is. The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Bills 1st down.
The 35-yard line.
Again, it's Jackson. Open man right side is Kelsey. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
At the 14-yard line.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, Bills. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Bills will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're on top, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he'll be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in, and he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That is brought in, and he will go all the way. Malik Neighbors, touchdown Cincinnati. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half.
Makes the score.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can. And when you connect, it is a thing of beauty. And in this case, it results in a touchdown.
They'll begin here on the ground. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And the 11.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throw left side, finds Dell. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. That's going to be caught. And he's going to get there. He's got the 1st down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chain.
Hey, report! Report!
To the air one more time with Jackson. He's got Dell for that one. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Big play there for the Bills. And even 30 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Jackson up top again. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
At the 36-yard
From the gun, Jackson. A ball deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Hey!
To throw is Jackson. That one on target to Moore. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
I'm going to go. 13.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. That one caught by Tank Dell. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with first and goal.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. Defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that.
And he will do it himself. He's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Buffalo. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Bills will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. They'll run here with Brown. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
On second down, here's McCarthy. We'll find Brown out of the backfield. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
That's good for the Bengals. First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Try again. It's second and 10. Now Brown. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He's good as tight end. That's Laporta. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. The first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's going to keep it in, and he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. J.J. McCarthy. Touchdown, Bengals. Bates now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
Hey, Alpha, sit on. No, we change it. Sit on. Sit on.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Down the field, he's got Kelsey. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. First and 10 now from the 36.
Ready. Hey, sit on. Report. Report.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Hey, report. Report.
Jackson now on second down. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Andy Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Bills will cut the lead down to 4.
This is really why you want a kicker with a big leg. In these situations, end of half, can you steal 3 points from distance and come away with 3? And really nice job there, right around that midfield logo. It's kind of crazy how it's become sort of routine in today's NFL.
And it will finally be taken down. That would have been a way to end this half, but either way, we have come to the end of this first half of play.
Set to kick off.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Moving that downfield. Chase has it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
That's good.
Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Flush to his right. Now he'll run it. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down and 7. Here's McCarthy. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. As this defense can't come up with the play they needed, they surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He's got it at about the 8. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. To throw is McCarthy. Rolling to the left.